Hello, hope you're doing well. Today I don't have any lesson for you, nothing I've sort of learned or anything I want to like teach or anything like that. Today was just a super exciting day because I had a long meeting with Thomas. Thomas is an amazing dude. He started at my studio as an intern and then he turned into my sort of assistant engineer. He's been here for 2.5 years. We've been working together for a while and he preps the mixes for me. He takes the files that people upload and he preps the sessions so that I can just go in and mix stuff. He edits all the things for me as well. And today we just had a long session before I go on vacation next week, and we were discussing what the next steps could be in order to be even better for our artists that we work with, how we could serve the self-recording band artists better that we're working with, the mixing clients that we have, all these things. And I wanted basically to go the next step because Thomas can do so much more than quote unquote just prepping mixes and editing now. He's just made a lot of progress. His audio skills got better. And also Thomas is an amazing drummer. He's not only an audio dude, he's like a really good drummer. So I just wanted to utilize that more and to help him do more creative stuff also. So what we did today was we decided that from now on, Thomas is not only prepping and editing, but he's going to do a lot of the creative decisions, actually. So because when you mix for self-recorded bands a lot and DIY bands, sometimes the engineering and production is not really done when they send the stuff over, right? Sometimes you need to add additional samples. Sometimes you need to reamp things. There's things that need to be done that are actually more engineering and production decisions before I can actually start the mix. And so now Thomas is doing a lot of that. Thomas, from now on, will be giving me his choice of amps, his choice of drum samples. He will make some basic engineering decisions, basically some engineering decisions. He will complete the engineering, basically. He will give me his idea of a finished produced song that he will then give me to mix. And I can always go in and change things. So the artist and I, we always have the last word, of course, because people pay me for my taste and my mix sort of. But like, I trust Thomas enough to make those decisions. And if what he does is cool, I just run with it. And if not, I'll do my thing. And the beauty of that is it's not just to get more off my plate or be lazy or anything. The good thing about this for our artists as well is that there's another additional new pair of ears that brings in a fresh perspective, and like a different way of hearing things, of listening to things. He's a professional drummer, so he's really specialized in that sort of thing. And I'm just excited for that because sometimes, we get a little, maybe I don't see some of the blind spots that I have. Like maybe there's things that I always do and sort of I lack the objectivity and the fresh perspective. So I'm excited to have a partner there who can also do some of the creative stuff. And then we can both do our versions and see which one is better. And I'm pretty sure that his taste and the things he will give me are going to challenge me. And sometimes his ideas are going to be better than mine. And then the artists and everybody benefits from that. So I'm really excited to have that sort of studio partner now. I'm really excited to take it a step further, to have sort of a production team here where we can take those self-recorded things to a whole new level when we work with those kind of artists. But even when studios send us things or people who professionally recorded stuff, sometimes things like reamping or drum samples and stuff like that are just necessary. And now Thomas can do some of that, and I'm super excited for that. So that was part of the meeting today. The other part was that the self-recording band is also about to do the next step. So for now, we have the podcast and doing these vlog videos. We have a bunch of like courses out, and I do the coaching, and we have the Facebook community. So there's plenty, but there's still a lot of things actually that have been on my mind for a long time, and that I just know we need to do at some point. And we just couldn't do it I couldn't do it because it's just too much for one person, right? Doing the podcast, mixing full time, trying to do like all these things, coaching and all that, it just gets difficult. So what we ended up doing now is we came up with a content plan for our free content and a product plan, sort of a launch plan for paid content and courses and products that we put out. And we came up with a way of like following that plan, and the way is that Thomas and Malcolm are both going to create content from now on, paid products, courses, as well as like free stuff. We're going to do content. All three of us are going to do content. And all three of us are going to focus on building and creating that content, on the actual teaching, the most valuable thing that we need to do because we're the experts in this. And we need to focus our time more on like serving our audience better and doing these things. And the other things like uploading and editing and creating short form content from the long form content and all these tiny thing, like small steps that just add up and that are just as important, but like that are taking up so much time and that kept us from doing this for so long. All these things we don't do anymore now, or we in the near future, because we're bringing in another person who's doing that stuff now for us. And that is going to be really exciting, because what that means is, and what that means for you is that I can now mix, be in front of a camera, record my screen, do my coaching, build cool things for you that you can benefit from. And that's really all I do all day. And I, of course, have the overall vision for the self-recording band at my studio and that. But like, I can do these things. And Thomas can help me with the mix, can do creative decisions there. And he's also going to create content about the things that he's really good at. He's right now working on an editing course and a drum programming course and things like that. So he's also going to create content. And Malcolm is going to create create content too, on things that he's really good at. And he's going to stay the co-host, of course, for the Self-Recording Band podcast. And we're going to do the Mixes Unpacked series together. So we can all focus on the things that we're really good at. And we can do that all day, basically, especially Thomas and I. Malcolm can't do as much because he has another business that he needs to run, of course. But like, bottom line is we can do that. And all the other work can be done by somebody else. And we're going to be so much more, so much better. We can go deeper. We can actually do it, which was like not possible up until now. And we can just put out so much more good content for you that really helps you. And we're not held back by the overwhelming amount of work that you need to do if you want to do it right. So be prepared in the near future for more courses, for more video content, finally a proper YouTube channel with proper YouTube videos, with like, then finally also like short form content for reels and that sort of thing. If you like to get some bite-sized pieces to learn while you're scrolling your Instagram feed or whatever, you're going to get all of that in the near future. And we're excited to bring someone on to help us with that. And I can't wait to take this all to the next level, because I really felt like I've plateaued for a while. And I just wanted to share this today with you, because that's part of the journey, right? These are the struggles that you have. And it's scary as hell, because it's more expensive, of course. I have to pay another person to do that. I have to pay Thomas more to do the things he does now. And it's like a risk that I'm taking. But that's just, that's part of running a thing like that and having a vision like that. And we have this vision together that we want to bring self-recorded bands, DIY artists, onto the radio, bigger shows, labels. We want to help them accomplish their goals, and we want to be a big part of this movement. And we want to make sure that in the future, a lot of the music that people hear and that people like and that really resonates with people comes from DIY self-recorded artists, because we believe that you should get your songs, your music should be able to get the attention that it deserves. So we're excited about that. That's just what it takes to have a vision like that and build something like that. We'll see how that goes. It was a great day. A lot of planning, a lot of decisions have been made. Now it's time to execute. After our break, after the vacation, we're going to address this, and we're going to start fresh, and we're going to put up more amazing things for you. And I can't wait. Talk soon. Bye-bye.